This crypto bull run will be unlike any other bull run in crypto history. This crypto bull run is poised to be the run of mass crypto adoption, where many local businesses will be accepting Bitcoin. Many people who don't really care about crypto will be familiar with the top popular altcoins such as Solana, possibly Chainlink, and others. In this video, we'll discuss why this run is poised to be so different and why the price of Bitcoin may actually exceed that of which major macro indicators are predicting. Okay, but before we go any further, hi everyone. Welcome to the Blockchain Breakfast, live every single Monday and Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Central. Today we're going to break down the condition of the market, we're going to analyze some charts, talk news, and hang out. If it's your first time here, welcome to the show. I am Crypto Nerd, a crypto trader, analyst, and educator, and I am building a social media presence focused around investing in crypto. I do want to be clear. Nothing I ever say is financial or investment advice. I'm just giving you personal opinions about and beliefs about what I think different charts are signaling. Guys, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing today. Today's going to be a really good stream. Today's going to be a really, really exciting show. Do you know why today's going to be so exciting? Because not only do I have my coffee ready, not only is the coffee ready, but look what else I have today. I have my Prime. The Prime is ready. The coffee is ready. I'm ready to talk crypto. I'm excited to talk crypto. We're going to talk about the crazy news that we've gotten in just the last few days. Really crazy news, guys. Really crazy news. In fact, this is revolutionary news that we've just gotten that we've never had in crypto history. And crypto is already changing basically forever from this point forward. So, by the way, before we get started, what do you guys think? I've got a couple backgrounds here. What do you think of this background? I've got this one. Okay, we'll call here. This is background 1. This is background 2. We got background 3 still. This is background 3. This is the one that you guys we used last time. So let me know which one is your favorite. Right now, I think we'll keep it for background 1. Okay. Let's go and get started. We got some crazy news to look at. So let's not delay any further, guys. Okay. First of all, let's take a quick look at the market. We're seeing a lot of green today. This is a lot of green, guys. We've bounced really nicely, actually. Look at this. Even Ethereum betas are pumping really well. We got altcoins pumping as usual. Where are my AI coins? Gaming is up a little bit. Where's my AI coins? I don't see them. I see BitTensor, but where's Fetch? Where's Ocean? Oh, it's July 1st. Today's the day of the merge, guys. Okay. So, before we get into the serious news, I wanted to show you guys something funny first. Florida man convicted for violent home invasions to steal victims' Bitcoin. A federal jury in North Carolina has found Florida man Remy St. Felix guilty of orchestrating a series of violent home invasions aimed at stealing Bitcoin and other crypto assets from targeted victims. The 24-year-old St. Felix of West Palm Beach, Florida, led a group that targeted cryptocurrency owners across multiple states between September 2022 and July 2023. Guys. You know, as funny as this sounds, this kind of presents a bigger issue that we might be seeing coming up more in the future. You can't steal Bitcoin keys. You can't just steal a wallet in crypto, but you can steal a person in a way. So, yeah, you don't want to be announcing to the internet, oh, wow, I've got $1 billion in my crypto wallet. Otherwise, who knows? You might attract some crazies like these guys. Who knows, guys? Anyway, that's kind of a funny one. I wanted to quickly cover that because I saw this headline and I was like, I have to cover this. This is so funny. But yeah, you know, who knows? This could become a bigger problem. This could become a bigger problem. Okay, let's get into this serious stuff, guys, and why this run is going to be drastically different from previous runs we've seen this far. First and foremost, the SEC has returned S1 forms to Ethereum ETF issuers with at least one more round to go. So this is just a couple days old. We were expecting Ethereum ETFs to start trading tomorrow, but now we're actually getting them pushed back about a week. So SEC says, guys, you got to make a few changes before we can start processing these. So I believe it was, yes, Eric Balkunas that said, okay, we're adjusting our estimate for trading to July 8th. Okay, only a week away. Again, guys, it doesn't matter whether the Ethereum ETFs start trading this week or next week. It doesn't matter, right? We're here for the long run. We're going to be here in 6 months from now. Who cares whether the Ethereum ETFs are trading this week or next week? Irrelevant. We're already getting Ethereum ETFs. We know we're getting ETFs, so that's all that matters. What else? In addition to that, Ethereum ETF issuers are already racing to drop fees. The fee for VanEck's proposed spot Ethereum ETF will be waived after launch until 2025, or when the fund's assets under management reach $1.5 billion, whichever comes first. Guys, do you know what this means? You have to read in between the lines. This means that they are trying their best to bring demand for Ethereum. One of the concerns that you're hearing on crypto Twitter right now is that no one even knows what Ethereum is. No one's going to buy these Ethereum ETFs because nobody cares. Nobody knows what Ethereum is. No one cares to invest in it. But it's very clear now that VanEck and these other institutions are going to be pushing these ETFs out. Even if there's no demand right now, even if a large part of the population may not comprehend Ethereum perfectly right now, can you imagine the kind of the spark that these ETFs are, right? This will help bring, guys, how are we doing? How are we doing? Sorry. Say hi in chat. Guys, this will help bring demand. Once people are hearing, oh, I know Bitcoin's gone on this crazy run in the last 10 years. What's this Ethereum thing? This has a much smaller market cap. Maybe I want to buy some of this. Ethereum is worth $70,000 right now. I guess right now it's worth $63,000. Maybe Ethereum will be that soon. Maybe I should buy Ethereum now. This could potentially bring lots of demand to Ethereum, and especially if fees are lower, right? We could have a lot of potential inflows into Ethereum. And here's the other thing. What implications would that have for altcoins? We know altcoins follow Ethereum, so it's totally possible that altcoins start pumping. And guys, there's crazy news coming up in the next couple stories that we're going to get to that's going to rock everything we know about what's about to happen. Seriously, wait for this. This is it. Guys, look at this. And I want you to pay attention to the significance of this. This is, in fact, one of the largest reasons that crypto is changing permanently starting now, starting June 27th. Bitcoin ETF issuer VanEck files for Solana ETF in the US. So not only are we potentially getting Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, but we're now getting Solana ETFs. Guys, Solana. This is much bigger than Solana itself. Much, much bigger. Because you have to think about the bigger picture right now. Yes, Solana is a small market cap. Yes, a Solana ETF. By the way, guys, even if approved, this is not going to happen for months. This is still many months away. So don't think this is going to start trading like next week with Ethereum or anything. It was just filed. Man, I am almost done with my coffee already. Oh my goodness. I need more coffee. Not only is this going to benefit Solana Not only is this going to potentially take a much smaller market cap coin when compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum and drive it much higher, but this opens the door, guys. This is the important thing. This opens the door for mainstream conventional people, regular people that don't really know a whole lot about crypto. This opens the door for them to learn about altcoins. In fact, I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and I was telling her, hey, there's this, relatively new thing called Bitcoin. Bitcoin's awesome. It's a type of decentralized money, somewhere you can store your wealth. But it's expected, and you definitely want to hold lots of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course, not financial advice. But I was suggesting, hey, this is something that you might want to diversify into, potentially. But there's also something called altcoins, which generally outperform Bitcoin. At least not in the very beginning. Altcoins haven't outperformed Bitcoin yet, but eventually they will. And I was telling her, there's something called altcoins, which generally outperform Bitcoin. And she's like, I've never heard of that. What are those? And I told her, there are other cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. She didn't know that. She heard of Bitcoin. Everyone's heard of Bitcoin. And she'd vaguely heard maybe of Ethereum before she's heard that word. It's some Bitcoin duplicate. But there's others. She didn't know that there's thousands of others, tens of thousands of others. Heck, with this latest Solana meme coin craze, we're probably at hundreds of thousands of other cryptocurrencies by now. She didn't know that. She didn't know other altcoins can outperform Bitcoin. In fact, many, many other people don't know that. Huge parts of the population in the US have no idea that there's other coins besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know who does know that there's other coins? Young people. Young people with $3,000 in their bank account. People with lots of money in their bank account, right? Generally older people, retired people, they don't know. They don't know that there's other coins besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. So imagine when we're getting all these ETFs for altcoins, making the vast majority of the population aware that there's other coins. Could you imagine? And don't think that ETFs are going to stop with Solana. Not only does this open the door for the regular population to learn about altcoins, this opens the door for other altcoins to get ETFs. Who knows when we're stopping? They're not going to just stop at Solana, probably. Now, large TradFi institutions want to get access to many of the major top cryptocurrencies. Who knows? Next, maybe we're going to get Chainlink. Next, maybe we're going to get Polkadot. Who knows? What about Near Protocol? What about Toncoin? It's totally possible, right? So now we can also play this game. What's going to be the next major reputable large cryptocurrency to get an ETF? And again, altcoins have much, much smaller market caps. Much smaller market caps, which means that their price can go a lot higher, especially with ETF inflows. This is totally revolutionary. We've never had Bitcoin or Ethereum ETFs before until literally 2024. Now imagine altcoins are also getting ETFs. This is a lot bigger than many people are making it out to be. After this, because not only conventional people, regular people learning about altcoins, TradFi getting into altcoins getting ETFs, but this is going to normalize crypto. Right now, crypto is a very niche group in society. Let's be real. Crypto influencers, crypto content creators, they don't get that many views. Even the top ones, right? A few tens of thousands. That's not that many views. Major YouTubers get tons of views. The top content creators of their respective niche, they get millions of views. Crypto content creators, very, very few. But it's more than likely that this is the run of major crypto adoption. When large TradFi, BlackRock is getting into Bitcoin, there's something crazy coming up, guys. By the way, don't leave yet, because there's something crazy coming up. that is going to make you realize the kind of craziness that we have coming, and why this may be the run where Bitcoin outperforms, it exceeds what macro indicators are expecting it to peak around. Let's move on to the next one. Look at this. We had Vanek filing. Now 21 shares is following. So this is the second TradFi institution. We're getting it. The momentum is building. We're getting people. Guys, time for the prime. I'm already basically done with my coffee. I only have a few sips left. The momentum is coming, guys. Let's keep going. In addition to that, just something crazy at the very end here, guys. Just bear with me. We got a few more very big things to get through. Eric Balkunis. Guys, if you're not sure who this is the Bloomberg analyst who gave predictions for the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, and is basically closely following crypto and giving us lots of information from Bloomberg. Very reputable source, guys. If you don't know him, follow him on Twitter. He gives great stuff. Bitcoin and gold join forces in newly filed ETF that uses leverage to give people 100% exposure to each. What flavor is the prime? Great question, guys. I actually don't know. It's just X. Pink X flavor. But it's good. Rate the prime X out of 10. Guys, 10. I'm a sucker for prime. I don't care about Logan Paul. I don't care about the Paul brothers, but I love prime. I love prime and coffee. Guys, so we are also getting a Bitcoin and gold ETF, a joint ETF, guys. This is just the start. I hope that you can see the bigger picture here of what we have coming. This is not the first of joint ETFs. In fact, it's definitely not, because the first is Hashdex's, which is going to be a joint Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF, where in one fund you can buy both. It makes both accessible in one fund. I hope you can understand the relevance of this. This is so relevant. This is so relevant because now we're going to start getting more of this, where it's going to be a fund with Bitcoin and the top performing stocks. Bitcoin and Nvidia. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. We're going to have a crypto ETF. All the top cryptocurrencies. So people will have access to Bitcoin, and they're just going to immediately have access to everything else. We're going to have these funds with all cryptocurrencies and maybe top performing tech stocks. We're going to have a fund like that. And now a lot of people that don't know a lot about crypto, because there's a lot of people that don't know a lot about crypto. What they're going to do is they're going to say, I don't know a lot about crypto, but I think it's the new thing. I do think it's the future. I've heard so much about it. I don't understand it, but young people are going crazy for it. Why don't I just put money in this fund and see how it does? And now there's money in all these other altcoins as well. This is going to give, especially if we're grouping it with things like gold, which everyone knows is reputable. Everyone knows what gold is. Especially if we're grouping it in with gold, this is going to build credibility. Guys, this is such good news. Such good news for crypto. And we're just amping up. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here is the craziest one of all. Pay attention. This is going to be crazy. Look what news just came out. Brian Armstrong just tweeted this. If you don't know, Brian Armstrong is the CEO of Coinbase. If you don't know what Coinbase is the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States. He tweeted, "We're partnering with Stripe, who processed the equivalent of 1% global GDP last year, to bring the benefits of faster, cheaper crypto rails to millions of businesses around the world, including Base and USDC. This is huge. Do you know what this means? If not, it's okay, because I'm going to explain it right now. But do you know what this means? Guys, Coinbase, largest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States. They're huge. Coinbase is huge. It's not as big as Binance or anything, but it's huge. And Binance isn't even legal here. Coinbase is the biggest one here. And we have Stripe. Guys, Stripe is one of the largest, if not the largest, payment gateway for businesses. When you go to pay a business with your credit card, you tap the scanner, they're using Stripe. When you pay with your card, they use Stripe to process that payment. Now they're integrating Coinbase with Stripe. You can pay with your USDC anywhere that uses Stripe. Guys, that is basically every single business, guys. Do you get what's happening here? You're going to be able to go to any business that accepts Stripe, which is basically every business, especially if it's a brick and mortar business. You go to your restaurant, they use Stripe. You go to your local shop, maybe not a giant retail place like Walmart or Woodman's or whatnot, but actually I think Woodman's does accept Bitcoin, by the way. But you know what I mean. But you're going to be able to go anywhere and pay with crypto very seamlessly. It's integrated with Stripe. The business doesn't even have to do anything crazy to get access to USDC. If you're not sure what this is a stable coin, guys. This is a cryptocurrency that's equal to $1. Very, very easy to get. Many people have this. Super, super easy. This is going to make crypto used in the US. So many people in the United States are still anti-crypto. By the way, I just talked to some lady from Czechia the other day, and I was talking to her, and she's like, you know what? Let's go over here for this really quick, guys. Really, really quick. I was talking to this lady from Czechia, and she's like, so tell me about, crypto in the US, what businesses are using it, how common is it? What's the general view of it? And I was like, it's quite negative. Honestly, not that many businesses use it. There are some, you can look on Yelp. Before you go to a business, you can go on Yelp and look, does this business accept crypto? Yes or no? Some do, but many don't. And the general outlook of crypto, the view of crypto is rather negative. There's so many people that right now that say crypto is a scam. It's a place that you lose all of your money. It's useless. Why would I have crypto when I have the US dollar? Who even accepts crypto? What are you going to buy with your crypto? What are you going to buy with it? And now we have an answer. Because if it's integrated with Stripe, there's a very easy rebuttal, which is anything. Anyone accepts crypto. I can go anywhere that takes Stripe and pay with my crypto there. And now I can keep my money in Bitcoin, in USDC, in Ethereum, in altcoins like Solana, and now I'm not part of an inflationary currency. Now, my money isn't losing value over time due to inflation, but rather gaining value in relation to US dollars, because as they're printing more money, my Bitcoin has nowhere to go but up. Not even if demand stays completely the same, just because the supply of something else is rising, my Bitcoin can only go up. So my money can gain value while I'm holding it, and I can still use it because it's integrated with Stripe. Okay, let's go back. So this is going to make the adoption of crypto much bigger, much easier, societally accepted. This is going to help people understand why to have crypto. So we could totally outperform. In fact, let me quickly pull this up. Right. Let's take a look at this quick chart. Let's just take a look at one. Okay, if it doesn't load here, then I guess we won't. Come on. Okay, well, the terminal price chart estimates Bitcoin's price at around 140 to 150,000. It's not cooperating with me right now, but hey, what can you do? It's technology. But it's totally possible that we exceed that, we outperform that, because we've never had anything like this. We've never had institutional money. We've never had this mass societal adoption of crypto, because in the US at least, there hasn't been this like movement, this cultural movement where it's becoming accepted. Let's take a look at a couple charts. And this is also why I'm so bullish on crypto right now. Look at the fear and greed index, guys. Look at this. Can I zoom in on this? This is kind of zoomed out. There we go. Look at this, guys. Right now, we're only in the neutral spot. Bitcoin is literally at its previous all-time high, almost, basically. Right, we're only a few thousand away from its previous all-time high, and the fear and greed index is showing neutral right now. Neutral 53 right now, yesterday. 2 days ago, it doesn't say the number from 2 days ago, but it was back down to 30. Guys, look at where it is right now. This is the fear and greed index down here. Can you even see it? Is my head in the way? Can I move out of the way? This is where it is right now. These two dots down here. Can you see where it was here last time? All the way back here. At the near bottom of the bear market, guys. Look at the crypto fear and greed index. Do you see where we are? This is typically a local bottom. I'm going to show you some more stuff right now, guys. Right now, Bitcoin, at its current price, we're at its previous all-time high, basically, and it's considered undervalued by the fear and greed index. This is a huge sign. Let's take a look at this. This is this is the RSI heat map. This basically tells you, this evaluates the strength of many different coins, and it places them in different bands, such as oversold, weak, neutral, strong, or overbought. Overbought means it's overvalued right now. Oversold means it's undervalued right now. Right now, look at this. This is the week-long chart. This includes today's crazy bounce, today's strong altcoin bounce. Look at the RSI heat map. Many coins are in this neutral to weak category. It doesn't mean they're weak coins. This means that they're undervalued right now. Many coins are undervalued right now. There's only a few that are overbought. Most of these are quite bad coins, in my opinion. I don't really like these coins. I definitely don't like Celestia. I think this coin is borderline a scam. I would not hold this. There's way too much selling. This is kind of a popular coin, Celestia, right now, because the whole modular blockchain narrative. But if you take a look at the supply side of this coin, there's so much selling pressure that you will get crushed. You will get crushed holding this coin. So I had this for a little bit, sold it all off. Anyway, sorry for my little tangent there. But look, you can see that many popular coins, guys, these aren't random coins. These are popular coins. These are either neutral, these are just fairly valued right now, or undervalued for the most part. Decent coins down here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe these aren't that good down here and oversold. I guess you could buy these for a very, very short period. Coins down here. Evo, Manta, Axelar, FraxShare, Metis. But I'm not really a fan of those coins either. Many great coins, though. And this undervalued. So we're getting more signs that crypto is undervalued right now. We're getting more signs that we have way, way higher to go. Way higher to go. And many ETFs aren't even trading yet. What else, guys? Look at the Pi cycle top indicator. This uses moving averages to calculate the price of Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in on one particular spot here. Typically, let's just zoom in on this one. Hopefully you can see that okay. I know it might be a little bit difficult. Can I close this? Does this close this? Yes, great. Let's take a look at this. Typically, Bitcoin, see this yellow line? Typically, this yellow line acts as a support level. We don't really lose this in a bull run. Not really. In a bear market, we're under it. And look, when we dipped really under it right around here, that was the bottom of the bear market. And whenever we're over this green line, that's generally good times to sell. And right here, this is when the signal fires. When this orange line crosses above the green line, that's typically considered a cycle top. This is how you use the Pi cycle top indicator. And this is the 2017 cycle. This is similar to what we're seeing in our cycle right now. Look at this, guys. Right now, we are getting signs that, well, right now this is just evaluating the actual indicator. But look at right now. Look at right now. The price just dipped under the yellow line. Right now the price is under the yellow line. The last time it was under the yellow line here, right? Let's look over here. It was here under the yellow line. We've just been going basically up since then. We're in this strong uptrend since then. The last time it was under this yellow line was right here, guys. I don't know if you can see my cursor, if you're in the car or on your way to work. But this is, if you can't see the screen, I'm basically saying that this is a really good sign that we may be at a local low. Does this mean that Bitcoin will hold on to the 60K mark? That maybe will never wick to 58K, to 54K? Not necessarily. Maybe we'll go a tiny little bit lower, but by all metrics, we are near the bottom before this next leg up. That's according to these indicators. What else do we have? Let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart. I don't. If you can't see this, if you can't see the screen, if you're on your way to work, if you're on your way to school, summer school maybe, you know, wherever you are, I'll be sure to explain it so you guys can hear. Let me finish my coffee real quick. Guys, what are your thoughts on all of this? Where do you think the price of Bitcoin is going? You think it's going to touch 58K? You think it's going to go straight to 70? Let me know your thoughts. Okay. Look at this, guys. This is the price of Bitcoin. I know there's a lot of colors and lines going on here. Let me break it down. Look at what we've spotted. Just take a look at this chart. This chart, there's a huge ascending triangle chart indicator here, guys. Look at this orange line. Look at how many times the price of Bitcoin has come down to touch this orange line, to test it. We've always bounced from this orange line. We bounced around here in October. We came and touched it here in early January. And we're touching it again right now. Look, we even wicked. Look at this wick. We wicked down to test it and have since bounced. We wicked down and tested it, got back over this 60K mark, and we're kind of bouncing again, guys. If you can't see the screen, this is another great sign for Bitcoin right now. And in fact, such a massive ascending triangle. Look at the size of this ascending triangle. This is typically a really good sign for the long-term price of Bitcoin. Really good sign. Ascending triangle. We have one uptrend right here, and we have a resistance up here, and we're testing both. We're riding this uptrend while also testing the resistance. Generally, what this means, guys, is that the price of Bitcoin will continue to bounce, something like this, and when we're going to break through the top. And when we break through the top of this resistance, typically we have a strong bounce. After especially a long consolidation period, we can go straight to maybe 80K. Maybe straight to 80K before continuing. This is generally a really good sign for Bitcoin. This doesn't mean that we're going to follow this uptrend so perfectly. Generally, things in markets are not so perfect. Markets find a way to basically screw everyone over, to dip down low enough to make traders think that, oh, I should sell now and buy when it goes lower, and it'll just not go quite low enough. It'll go down a little bit, screw traders, and just screw buyers that were not expecting a dip like that. So we may see something like this where we break under it temporarily, scaring people, and then testing it again before breaking through it again, back into the ascending triangle. Totally possible. But again, that is irrelevant. That is irrelevant if you're here for the longer term. It's only relevant if you're a short-term trader, obviously, because then short-term price matters. But if you're here for the full length of the bull run, which I think you should be, because the people that have made money in Bitcoin are the ones that have been holding 10 years ago. People that bought Bitcoin 10 years ago and are still holding have more money than people who bought 10 years ago and are trying to trade it, in my opinion. So my plan, the way that I like to trade, is if there's big swings, if we can predict big swings, I'll swing trade it. I'll try to sell. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera as much. I'm looking at the mic a lot. You know, let me take a sip of Prime. The way that I try to trade this is if when there's big swings, a big dip coming up, I'll sell before the big dip and just buy when I think it's undervalued. Never trying to time the bottom. Never trying to time the top. Just if it's undervalued, buy then. If it's overvalued, sell then. Only if I think if something drastic is happening. Not if there's a short-term little dip or anything. And then generally, the goal is sell around the peak of the bull market and then buy around the bottom of the bear market. That's at least my plan. Guys, if you're watching this far, make sure to subscribe and make sure to join our Discord. Let me quickly show my Discord because, guys, there's an amazing resource in the Discord that I want to make you aware of. And I'm on the wrong account. Let me see if the browser version is the right account. It better. Yeah, it does. Okay, great. Don't look at my D&D chat, guys. That's not for you. Look at this amazing resource, guys. Look, you can do /info any coin from the Discord, and you can learn about any coin so that you know what coins you're buying. When other influencers are shilling you coins, when other influencers are telling you, hey, buy this coin, or I think this coin's going to do great, you can come in here, type /info, and whatever coin you want, and learn about it so that you know what you're buying. This is an amazing resource. In addition to that, I mean, you can also, of course, you can look at the price of any coin. You can look at the all-time high of any coin with /ATH. You can look at the market cap of any coin with /MC. I might have just, yeah. So very easy, all seamlessly just inside the Discord. Guess what else you can do? We're working on the next update for the bot that is going to monitor tons of macro charts and indicators and post daily reports of market valuation. Today the market is undervalued. This indicator says this is undervalued. This indicator says this is undervalued. And it'll give you an idea of when to buy this coin or when to buy this coin, or potentially if something is at a good buy zone or at a good sell zone, potentially. Guys, if that's something you're interested in, make sure to join the Discord. There's a bunch of other features like daily news right in here. So anyway, that was a quick Discord shill. Let's get back to it. Make sure to join the Discord in the description. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to turn on notifications. So that way, next time you go live, you can join us in case you're not watching this live. So we are seeing really good macro signs right now, guys. Really good macro signs. Maybe in the short term, we'll dip a little bit lower. It's totally possible we go to 58, 54K. Altcoins drop another 10, 20%. Absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. Not saying that's impossible. I'm saying you shouldn't care. I'm saying if that does happen, it might not, but if it does, that would be so short term that you should just ignore it. Basically, you don't even have to look at your phone. You don't have to look at your exchange, your account for a month or two. Come back in a month or two if you're already fully invested. Guys, that's basically it. That was my whole message. This is a totally different crypto bull run than anything ever before. Right now, we're getting signs the market is undervalued. Not financial advice. So if you got sideline money, it is not a terrible idea to start reaccumulating. If you're already fully invested, there's nothing you have to do. You just have to sit, wait, chill out, hang out with us. Just hang out, come chat, come party as we wait to all get filthy rich. And hang out. Man, I didn't drink enough of my Prime. I still have so much Prime. Drink all this coffee, not enough Prime. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join the Discord. And you better be there next live stream. I'm expecting you. I want to see you saying, hey, crypto nerd in chat, so I can be like, yo, what's up? Whatever your name is. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'm excited to see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye, everyone.